Good morning, flirts. It's Peyton, and it's Thursday, and I'm currently 7 weeks on T. Just want to throw that out there. I honestly feel like my voice has changed, and I'm really stoked about that because it kind of came on really quick, and it was like doing little cracking waves and stuff, and I'd be at work and I'd be like, "Whoa," and it would crack, and people are like, whoa. And I also grew a little mustache. It's like a pedo stash. I'm like a 12-year-old boy. It's great. And a little bit of fuzz down here. So that means I'm getting a goatee. What could be better than that? And yeah, overall, like I feel pretty good. So, but you can follow me on my YouTube channel, and I'll talk about that more. So I won't take up your time in this video. So this week I decided to talk about some trans issues. I was hoping to aim for 10, so hopefully I'll get to 10. If not, I'm sorry, but these are just kind of basic ones that I chose and wanted to talk about. So I chose a few off the internet too, but mostly, in my opinion, I chose them kind of what I know already. So number one trans issue is the bathrooms. It's kind of been a common thing nowadays with trans people. They've been wanting to fit the opportunity for a trans person into a bathroom somewhere. So they put like 2 signs up for men and women, kind of, or like the slash thing that they talk about for LGBT, whatever that is. And I think it's a great idea. I've only really seen a few show up, and that's cool. A couple in the airports, I think, and a couple at schools, which is awesome. But I would hope that it happens more, because for me, if I go to a male bathroom, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, they're all looking at me. But you never know. Someone could be really uncomfortable and might not be totally ready to go into that huge experience, because people do look. So hope that happens soon. Another one is the fact that some people aren't educated. That's number 2. So that leads to confusion and harassment and bullying. And some people just don't choose to educate themselves, or just don't have the time, or don't really know how or where. So I tend to give people like links and videos and discussions and kind of little, resources, or in the library too. A lot of the times I find good stuff in there. And my mom and I read 2 books that were great. So it's kind of cool. I'll leave them below if you guys want to check them out. The third one is that a lot of people think that lesbians tend to be transitioning, and that's true sometimes. Sometimes people just know that they're trans before and don't even come out as lesbian. They just start the transition. But for me, I came out as lesbian thinking that was the total thing, and then it was like it wasn't. So that can be kind of an issue for some, and they're like, get upset over it, and it's like nothing to be upset over. So, yeah. All transgender people tend to feel that they can't come out sooner, and that, I guess, is a little issue because it can lead to suicide, it can lead to discrimination, it can lead to bullying, and it's sad. I did get bullied back in the day of high school, but I never wanted to kill myself. I guess I just had a really, really hard time in school, but I made it through. And that's sad that people have to feel ashamed of who they are. So it's sad. And it feels like there's more deaths in trans people nowadays than any other kind of group. So I want to try and fix that. Trans people, I feel, have a harder time accessing healthcare for surgeries or even just hormones. I mean, in Canada, I got on T in about 3 months with some counseling appointments and everything, the blood work and everything. But if you go to America, it can be harder. If you go to any other place that doesn't have the things covered, it can be hard. Same with like top and bottom surgery. The waiting lists are insane up here, and for me, I'm hoping to get my top surgery like next year, but I don't know if that's going to happen because it's like the waiting lists are crazy. So, yeah, I think the bottom line of trans people is that a lot of the times we're uneducated, and a lot of the times we just don't get it. And I think it's more about the mental state of the person that is going through with this. Okay, just fling yourself. A lot of the time it just is the fact that people don't get it. Like, I've been asked by people, like, how do you know? Like, what happens? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, are you going to stop, like, after a year? And I'm like, there's more to it than that. Like, there's more to my mental brain and the fact that I know I'm in the wrong body, and that when I look in the mirror, I can tell. And that's an issue to me. That's why I decided to start transitioning. That's why I wanted to pursue this. I mean, I could have done it at like age 8, you know, but I didn't because I wasn't quite sure. And now I have, and I'm like, now I'm doing it. But I think another issue is that people think there has to be a certain age based on like a documentary you see. There's some people that start at age 10 or age 50, but you can start whenever you want. I mean, it's just when you're comfortable and kind of are true to yourself, then you can start, and you're just believing in yourself more. So those are just a couple. I mean, I don't think I covered 10, and I'm sorry about that, but the video will be like 20 minutes long, so. But I will see you guys next Thursday. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next week, and I will leave some links below. So have a good one, guys.